Hey, what's up, my people? It's your boy DJ Harrykingz, and once again, we are here with episode 3 of our show, whereby we're gonna talk about decision making. I hope you're ready. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome to our third episode, whereby today we're gonna be talking about decision making. Decision making is whereby you want to find a best solution to solve a problem. Best solution to solve a problem is the point where you make a decision that will help you solve that problem. Last time we talked about self-respect, and we said that when you earn self-respect, you can be able to make a decision. When you earn self-respect, you can be able to make a decision. And now today we're going to talk about decision making. The things you're supposed to follow when making a decision. And number one on decision making is define the problem. Define the problem. Defining the problem is by knowing where the problem is. If maybe you have a problem at work, maybe there's something that is not going right, you're supposed to define the problem. Let's say there's something that has been bringing loss to your work. You're supposed to find that thing that has been bringing loss so that you can know how to solve the problem. So define the problem, know the issue. If you have an issue with your partner, instead of breaking up, instead of saying we give up and going to find someone else, no, define the problem, find the issue. Maybe the issue is something solvable, something very easy. So you have to define that problem so as to know what the solution is. And by doing this, things get better. So number one, you should define problem. Before we go to number two, I know most of you never define a problem. Maybe you failed somewhere, but all you wanna do is walk away, forget about it. Maybe you failed your exams and you just want to give up and go away. No, you're not supposed to. You failed your exams, that's the problem. But how can you solve that problem? Most of people repeat school. Yeah, that's their solution after defining their problem. And some of us, like me, we find a way through life whereby we use our talent to go to the next level. Because failing was not the end. It was just a beginning to make the next step. So the first point is define the problem. After you define the problem, we go to number two. Identify limiting factors. Identify limiting factors. This is where, after you define a problem, after you know what the problem is, you're supposed to define factors. These are factors that can solve that problem. Factors that are hinders to success. Maybe it's your friends. You know, most of the time you're told success can be ruined by friends. How? Maybe you have the wrong friends with you. Maybe the people who you follow are not the right people. Maybe the celebrities you follow are not the right celebrities to follow. Those are the limiting factors. Saying that you want a life exactly copy of someone else, that's a limiting factor. By this point, you're supposed to identify those limiting factors. You want to be like somebody? No, you want to be yourself. Don't limit yourself to your own success. So identify the limiting factors. After you identify the limiting factors, you go to number 3. Develop potential alternatives. Develop potential alternatives. I failed my exam, but I can find work somewhere else. I can create my own job. I can use that grade, that low grade, to have something big. That's finding a potential alternative. When you find a potential alternative, there are always many alternatives. There's not only one alternative. There are many alternatives, whereby if it's your grade, you have an alternative of repeating, finding job, finding a school, whereby you can start with the low level, which is certificate, and go up to PhD. Those are 3 potentials. Potential alternatives, 3 of them. Yeah, so that's how you find a potential alternative. Yeah, then after developing a potential alternative, the next thing you do is analyze the alternative.
This show is produced by Harrykingz Production. If you'd like to support our ongoing project, use the details provided on your screen. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share as you continue watching.
The next thing you do is analyze the alternative. We have said number 1, go back to high school, repeat class. Whether it's high school, you repeat. Whether it's primary, you repeat. Whether it's college, you repeat another semester. Repeat class. Number 2, find a job. Find a job. Number 3, we have find another school. If you are from high school, find a college where you'll start from certificate. If you're in primary school, you've just finished class 8, you find a high school that will accept your grade, because there is. So those are the 3 alternatives. Now at this point, we have to analyze a better alternative. We have to analyze the best alternative that will make us go to the next level, will help us decide on what we want. So let's analyze the 3. Let's analyze them. Number 1, we have going back to class, going back to school. Most of the people choose not to go back to school. Why? Because they count the life of school, how it was. To most of us, it was hard. To some others, it was the best life, So by weighing on whether to go back to school or not, you'll find whether that alternative is better. Finding job. Most jobs need people who are learned. So the jobs mostly to find with that grade are the low jobs. But on finding job, there is a second alternative on finding job, whereby instead of going to look for a job to do, you can create your own job, which is easy. You can create your own job. It's very easy by the way. These days it's so easy to create your own job. You don't even need a shop. All you need is a smartphone. Just go to Facebook, create a page. Yeah. Market your product. Market your product. Like for me, when I started my work, I started when I was in Form 3. But I wasn't taking it so serious. But after high school, I created a page on Facebook. It's there. When you go to Facebook, search for Harrykingz at Palace, whereby I market products like this. This is a handmade product. When I market it, I'll find potential buyers. We talked of potential, alternative, potential buyers, and I will grow my job. So on number 2, not just searching for a job, you can create your own job. Number 3, finding another school which can take your grade. Most people prefer bridging. I heard it was called bridging. I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, just tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. Whereby you have to take a test that will help you go to that class, yeah, and get certificate, then go upgrading slowly by slowly until you get your PhD. On the 3 alternatives, if it was for me, number 2 would be my very best alternative. Maybe for you, you find, maybe someone will find number 1, number 3, but whichever you take, that will be the best alternative after analyzing all the alternatives. And then you go to the next, which is select the best alternative. Well, if it was for me, I'd select the best alternative as number 2, which is finding a job, searching for a job. And on searching for a job, I'd take creating my own job. Creating my own job. Then, after selecting the best alternative, I know you have selected yours on the 3 alternatives. I know you have selected the best one. After selecting the best alternative, what do? You take action. Take action, whereby, as per my number 2, finding job, creating my own job, I'll go to Facebook, create my page, Harrykingz at Palace, advertise my products, advertise them, put my price list there, like this one, I can say 500, a very beautiful decor. I'll describe it there. Beautiful decor for your house or office, price 500, negotiable. If it is negotiable, if it is fixed, you just put fixed. And then your location, right there, you see, up here, details of what it is. It's a flower, a decor flower. Then its description, it can be used for office. Then next, price, then simple. And when you post that, simply, you will have created your own job. Trust me, it's that simple. And by that, you've taken action. After taking action, we go to the last task you're supposed to do, is review your decision. After taking action, you have to sit down, rethink, review your decision. By reviewing your decision, you'll know whether you choose the right decision or you need to go back and choose again. There is always a second chance. If you choose the wrong decision, you'll have to go back, try again, choose another decision, choose another alternative in the decision you made, and take action. By doing things, you'll have made a right decision by doing the seven action you're supposed to take in decision making, you'll have made the right decision. Decision making only needs defining the problem, identifying a limiting factor, developing a potential alternative, analyzing the alternatives, selecting the best alternative, taking action. Yeah, this is the point. This is the most serious point. Taking action and then reviewing your decision. And by doing all this, you'll have made a decision, the right decision for your life, and the right decision that will make your future great. I hope by this you have learned something on decision making. I hope someone from today will know how to make the right decision, how to solve a problem, how to make your relationship perfect, how to make things perfect in your life. Remember to subscribe and share with friends. I'm your host, DJ Harrykingz, and see you next time on the Harrykingz Talks. God bless you.